of Kayla in the Kitchen, Cooking with Kayla. My name is Kayla. I'm your host. You are in my kitchen. And this is the new water bottle I just bought. So tonight is another night where I don't feel like cooking. I didn't go to work today again because I'm unemployed, but that is besides the point. I don't feel like doing a lot of cooking, but I also don't need to eat out. So we're gonna cook, I guess. We're gonna make all the ingredients for tacos, but then mix them up, mix and match, and you can eat them in different ways. So it makes it a really versatile meal for the week so you don't get so tired of what you cook. Because I know I freaking hate leftovers, mainly because I get tired of eating the same thing, but this is a really good way where you can make the one meal and eat it a couple different ways throughout the week. Listen, I'm not teaching y'all how to make taco meat. If you don't know how to make taco meat, grow up. Grow up. That's all I have to say. Now, with the taco meat, I put in the taco packet, and then I also added ground cumin. And my favorite ingredient, red pepper flakes, baby. Put it in everything. You put it in everything. Put it in everything. Okay, so now that we've got our taco meat cooking, the next thing that we're gonna work on is our vegetable medley. For the vegetable medley, we're going to use corn, black beans, bell pepper, onion, and cilantro. Pro tip, y'all, on the vegetables, if you can't use fresh vegetables, it's better if you go with frozen instead of canned, because canned vegetables have so much more sodium and cholesterol. Frozen vegetables, like if you can't get fresh, frozen is the better option. So you're gonna wanna put just a little bit of olive oil in your pan, just so that way none of your vegetables stick. I'm gonna put my frozen corn in my pan first, let it get thawed out. So while that's thawing out, I'm gonna start chopping up my pepper and onion. I don't know about y'all, but whenever I peel an onion, I can't help but think about that scene in Shrek where he and Donkey are arguing about ogres and their layers and how that's compatible to onions. It's freaking classic. I mean, Shrek is a classic. Like,
for your information, there's a lot more to ogres than people think.
Example?
Example? Okay, ogres are like onions.
They stink?
Yes. No.
Oh, they make you cry?
No.
Oh, you leave them out in the sun, they get all brown, start sprouting little white hairs.
No. Layers. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. You get it. We both have layers.
Oh, you both have layers. Oh. You know, not everybody likes onions. Cake! Everybody loves cakes. Cakes have layers.
I don't care what everyone likes. Ogres are not like cakes.
You know what else everybody like? Parfaits. Have you ever met a person you say, hey, let's get some parfaits? They say, hell no, I don't like no parfaits. Parfaits are delicious.
No! You dense, irritating miniature beast of burden! Ogres are like onions. End of story. Bye-bye. See you later.
I don't know if this needs to be said, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it because some of y'all are slow. Make sure that you drain your black beans, okay? You don't want that nasty brown goo in your food, okay? So make sure you drain the black beans and then rinse them really well until the water runs clear. Clear. So now that we've got all of our vegetables chopped up, we're gonna toss them into the skillet with the corn. Okay, so now that we got all of that on the stove, it's time to start working on our guacamole. Not to toot my own horn, but toot. I make some freaking good guacamole. So, what you're gonna need. Avocados. I'm making 2 avocados worth. 1 Roma tomato. A sprig of cilantro. Onion. Okay? So, chop the top off of your cotta. Put your knife in the middle and turn it around the pit Twist and separate, okay? Take your knife, hit the pit, twist again. Then you're gonna take a large spoon and gut the kalah, like so. One more again for gutting the kalah. So you take your spoon, turn it all around. Once you've got all your ingredients chopped up and in the bowl, you are going to take a fork and get to mashing. So at this point, we've used very basic ingredients for our guacamole. That's what you're gonna find in every single guacamole that you taste. So now let's move on to seasoning. That's what's gonna make this freaking chef's kiss, okay? I would say this is a world famous recipe, okay? Kalah's guacamole is world famous. And when I say world famous, I mean my immediate family, my boyfriend, and my 3 friends in Louisiana. But all of them love it, okay? They love it. You know, I feel like passing on a recipe is like when you ask a girl where she got her shirt from. Like, hey girl, where'd you get your shirt from? And she's like, I don't remember. Like, you remember. And you're being selfish. You're being selfish. I'm not gonna be selfish. I'm sharing this with you guys. I want you to have good guacamole. I want you to go to the family function. I want you to bring the guacamole. I want everyone to love it. I wanna bless you, okay? So, salt, pepper, garlic powder, red pepper flakes, baby, and Italian seasoning. Italian seasoning in guacamole, this is a Mexican dish. Don't question me. Do not question me. Now, I'll start out with salt. Sprinkle a little bit in your hand. And then sprinkle into the guac. Use the salt sparingly. You can always add more, but you can't take away. Next, pepper. Fresh ground is always better, okay, people? Stop buying that stuff in the canister that you just shake it out. Get fresh ground. It's the only way to go. Once you've ground out your pepper, add your garlic powder. Next, red pepper flakes. And then lastly, add your Italian seasoning. It is so important that y'all know that all of these seasonings are seasoned to taste, okay? I cannot tell you how much I add of each thing. So just season it, taste a little. Season it, taste a little, okay? Let's give it a taste. Okay, so we need a little more salt, a little more pepper. Another taste. That's it. There we go. So good. So good. So now that we finished up our guacamole, all of our different taco components are done. We've got our taco meat, we've got our vegetable medley, and we've got our guacamole. So now it's ready. It's time to prepare to eat however you want. So there are a couple different ways that you can eat all of these different components together. You can eat it as a taco, basic. You can eat it as a lettuce wrap. You can eat it as a bowl. I've got quinoa, but you can also use brown rice or white rice or whatever carb base you want to use. And you can also eat it as a stuffed sweet potato. I made a video about taco sweet potatoes a while back, and it was so freaking good. But tonight, I think I'm gonna try a lettuce wrap, and I'm gonna try a quinoa bowl. So this time, we're going to try our lettuce wraps. Let's see how this tastes. I'm excited about this vegetable medley. Real good. Yes, honey. It's really fresh, you know? A whole bunch of vegetables. And then on the lettuce leaf, it's really, really fresh. So I've never had quinoa before. Kind of looking forward to it. So I'm gonna open up this bag. I got the 90-second quinoa because I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on quinoa and then me not like it. So here we go. First impression, this does not smell good at all. So there are so many different ways that you can eat this. You're never gonna get bored, and it's super easy to take for lunch. So hope you guys enjoy it.